Welcome, everyone. It's first look time as the Eagles get ready to play the New Orleans Saints on Sunday. A big challenge for the Eagles. I'm Dave Spadaro, Eagles Insider, along with the Hall of Famer Brian Westbrook. And when you talk about the Saints, you start with Drew Brees, who's having an unbelievable season. Wow. 21 touchdown passes, 1 interception, completing 77% of his passes. Yeah. So you're Jim Schwartz this week. How you feeling?
Not feeling very good, especially after the performance that we put forward last week against the Cowboys. You're playing one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the business, a guy that has weapons in the backfield behind him, too. He has weapons on the outside. He has an aging tight end that's playing well in the offensive line that understands he's going to get the ball out quickly. We don't have to block very long. This is a tough assignment for us defensively.
Talk about the design of the Saints offense. They really seem to be able to, as you talk about, kill you in a lot of ways.
Well, it's simple. Sean Payton, for a long time, has been one of the best play designers in the league. And now he has the weapons, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram in the backfield, 2 guys that do a very good job of running the football and being able to catch the ball out of the backfield. That means your defense is all balanced. You're not quite sure what the tendency is. Are those guys running the football out of the backfield, or are they going to try to throw the football? You look on the outside, Mike Thomas, one of the best receivers in the league that not a lot of people even know about. All he does is catch touchdowns. The guy that stretches the field, demands a double team. Ben Watson, the tight end, is doing a good job. They have a bunch of guys that can go out and get open. And Drew Brees is an equal opportunity type of quarterback. He's going to throw the ball to the open guy. He's going to throw it accurately. So for us defensively, we're going to have to get up, play man-to-man. We're going to have to press. We're going to have to make it hard on every receiver, crowd their space in that front line. And the guys in the trenches have to find a way to affect Drew Brees, getting their hands up short of quarterback.
So you bring up your cornerbacks. You obviously increase the risk of big plays going over the head of the defensive backs.
You do, and Drew Brees will get it up there. It's kind of a defense that I would want to play, and it's tough to play this. You're picking your poison. How do you want to give things up? Do you want to give up the big play behind you, or do you want to allow them to dink and dunk their way down the field? Jim Schwartz has to figure that out today and this week as we go. But defensively, we have to play better. We have to play more want to, more will, more toughness. We have to play a different brand.
Desperate, more urgent.
Desperate. That's right. We need all of those things.
With all of that, then the Saints, if they're struggling, they bring in Taysom Hill and he runs a little wildcat, and you've got another look to prepare for. So
another option.
Tons on the plate of Jim Schwartz and this Eagles as Eagles defense as they prepare. And we hope that Jalen Mills and Sidney Jones can get back to give the Eagles a chance to compete against the Saints. Now, the Eagles, we believe, we're going to have to score some points here. Mm-hmm. And that's been difficult to do this year. Only one time over 24 points a game. That was against the Giants. Brian, the Saints defense, not great. They played well, however, on Sunday against the Bengals. They do have some pieces, particularly in the back end.
Marshawn Lattimore, very good corner, one of the best young corners in the league. This is what this defense is built on. The offense putting pressure on the other team's offense, because we know offensively for us, the Eagles, we have to put up points. 3 points is not going to be enough. So now their defense is pinning their ears back, trying to attack our quarterback. Big time emphasis on protecting Carson Wentz and getting a good start, a fast start, and finishing strong. That's every single week for us. But it's important that Carson, coming off of a week where he struggled a little bit in the first half, he has to play much better in that first half to carry our football team.
Can you play keep away and just dink and dunk and run and ball control, take time off the clock?
I think that's the traditional thought process. But nowadays in the NFL, it's about scoring points. You got to put up 25 points or more. And I don't think 25 is a number. I'm thinking we have to be in the 30s to beat this football team. We haven't seen our team do that as much this season as we've seen last year. Doug Peterson, play calling, Carson Wentz, throwing the ball around, wide receivers getting open is going to be a big part of this game.
One thing that's going to be interesting to watch on Sunday, comparing kind of the Saints and the speed element that they have on offense with what the Eagles have. Who is the speed player? Who's the move player? There really isn't not only the vertical threat down the field, but the Eagles don't have anybody who kind of can get the ball in space and really make you pay, like Darren Sproles, like Brian Westbrook, players like that. How do you overcome that, Brian? Can you?
Well, I think Golden Tate is designed to be that guy. Now it's about getting him to understand the offense, getting the ball in his hands quick enough, and making sure that Carson Wentz is confident in him. See, this is the thing. For our offense, Carson Wentz is very confident in Zach Ertz, and Zach continues to do a great job. Zach's not going to get you the yards at the catch. That's the big issue right now. He's going to catch the ball that comes to him. He's done a great job of that, one of the best in the league at this point. the yak. That's the difference between him and guys like Travis Kelce. Golden Tate has that ability. We have to find a way to get him that football.
At 4-5, the Eagles really just can't afford to get to 4-6. So going into New Orleans, springing an upset, this is the big challenge for
Tough
the
environment.
Eagles. We all figure, hey, Eagles have lost some games that they were supposed to win. Now it's time to win a game they're supposed to lose in New Orleans, but it ain't going to be easy.
It will not be easy. Tough environment to play down there. A quarterback that plays great in that dome. A team that it's a different team outside of that dome. But for us, this is about pride. This is our last opportunity. We can't continue to say, maybe next week we still have things to look forward to. We don't. This is our Super Bowl. This is our last opportunity.
A big one on Sunday in New Orleans, the Eagles and the Saints. That is our first look at the Saints, 8-1 this year, and certainly a Super Bowl contending team, Brian.
Absolutely.
Eagles were there a year ago trying to get back to that level in 2018. For Brian Westbrook, I'm Dave Spadaro. Thanks for joining us.